What is the number one reason that we cannot seem to quit our bad habits? What's the number one reason that we as human beings tend to struggle so much with this in our lives? The answer is rather simple, surprisingly simple, and very, very easy to implement. Once I learned this, I was able to make some of the most needed changes in my life. Some of the most necessary shifts occurred after I gained this knowledge, and today I want to share it with you. But before I get into that, I'd like for you to go ahead and leave in the comments below what's the number one thing holding you back from quitting your bad habits right now, whatever they are, however small they are, what's keeping you away from quitting them entirely? And now for you to hear the magic answer you might come here looking for. Now for you to have the chance to implement something that's worked wonders in my life, and it's worked wonders for many of those I've worked with as well. The number one reason you can't quit your bad habits is that you are focusing on them too much. The reason is that you are simply putting your attention on trying to quit. And when you put your attention on trying to quit, your subconscious mind is very confused and you're putting yourself in some sort of weird limbo. And you've probably experienced this if you've tried to quit on something that just wasn't serving you anymore, that you're almost in the stage like you know you want to quit, but you're not quitting. You know you should, but you're still not executing. So what's really keeping you from quitting entirely? Well, you need to replace, you need to move on, you need to actually say, I'm done, through taking a different kind of action, a different level of action, and an entirely different activity needs to come into play in order for you to completely and entirely get rid of this thing once and for all. Whatever it is that you're trying to quit, whatever it is that you're trying to get rid of, whether it's trying to lose weight, whether it's quitting smoking, quitting alcohol, quitting some kind of negative time-wasting behavior, or just you don't want to watch TV anymore because you know it's not serving you. Well, whatever it is, if you are focusing on the losing of the weight or the quitting of the smoking, you're going to continue to perpetuate that habit in your life. You're going to continue to take that action because your subconscious mind does not distinguish do not from do. The only thing that you really should be doing in order to quit your habits is to completely and entirely replace the activity with something else. So say you have a bad habit of biting your nails. That's something that I struggled with when I was younger. How can you get rid of that pretty much right now? Well, every time that you feel the urge of biting your nails, go ahead and have some replacement habit ready. Whatever you want, have a replacement habit ready. When you feel the urge of biting your nails, if you always have your phone on you, have a book ready to read. Have some material that you know is positive and is fueling your brain with good energy and good knowledge that's going to support you on your journey and help you move forward in life. So instead of sitting there nibbling away at your nails, you're reading something positive that helps you move forward, and that then again reinforces that positive behavior. And it's all good. You don't have to sit there and bite your nails anymore. If you're trying to lose weight, replace the whole thought and idea of trying to lose weight with a sport, an activity that you genuinely actually enjoy, that you really, really love doing. So instead of making it into a nightmare where you're like, oh, I don't want to do these push-ups today, or I don't want to go for this run or this walk tonight, you're doing something that you enjoy. This doesn't have to be a difficult thing. This doesn't have to be a horrible transition where you lose. It can be win-win. Get rid of the bad habit that you know isn't serving you, and at the same time have fun and enjoy the transition. We as human beings tend to torture ourselves through making things more difficult than they actually need to be. The answer is very simple. If you want to get rid of your bad habits once and for all, replace them with a good one. Simple, but very, very effective. It works time and time again. And as long as you stick to the commitment that you've made with the replacement habit, this is never going to bother you ever again.